Concrete is everywhere. The house you live in, the road you drive on, the bridge you cross. All of it depends on this one simple mix. But what actually makes concrete concrete? And why does it matter so much? Let's break it down in the most enjoyable way possible. Concrete starts with three basic ingredients: cement, sand, and gravel. Just three. But don't let the simplicity fool you. Getting the perfect mix is a science. Cement acts like glue, sand fills the gaps, and gravel gives strength. Add water, and suddenly, a gray paste becomes one of the strongest materials on Earth. But here's the catch. The magic of concrete isn't in the ingredients. It's in the proportions. Too much water, and your concrete becomes weak and cracks. Too little water, and it becomes stiff and unworkable. Engineers aim for the perfect balance called the water-cement ratio. That tiny number determines the difference between a strong building and a failed one. Now let's talk about batching, the process of measuring the ingredients. On small sites, batching is done by volume using headpans or shovels. On big projects, it's done by machines that weigh everything precisely. This is why concrete from large plants is more consistent. Machines don't get tired. Humans do. Once the materials are measured, they go into a concrete mixer. The drum spins, tumbling everything together until it becomes a smooth, uniform blend. If you've ever seen a bad concrete job, it's usually because someone rushed the mixing. Good concrete takes patience. And then comes one of the most important steps: placing and compaction. When concrete is poured into a foundation or column, there are hidden air pockets trapped inside. If you don't remove them, the concrete becomes weak like a sponge. That's why professionals use vibration machines or rods to shake the air out, making the concrete dense and strong. But even after a perfect mix and perfect placement, the job isn't done. Concrete needs to be cured. Think of it as giving the concrete time to grow. When you keep concrete moist for several days, the cement inside continues to harden and bond. Skip curing, and concrete dries too fast, cracks, and loses strength. Proper curing can increase strength by up to 50%. That's huge. And here is something most people don't know. Concrete doesn't dry, it reacts. The cement and water undergo a chemical process called hydration. It's like millions of tiny crystals forming and locking together. The slower and steadier this process is, the stronger the concrete becomes. Finally, let's talk about why concrete is such a big deal. It's strong, durable, and can be shaped into anything: roads, houses, skyscrapers, bridges, dams. Concrete is literally the backbone of modern civilization. And all of it comes from a simple, careful process that combines earth materials with engineering precision. So the next time you walk on a sidewalk or watch a building go up, remember, concrete may look ordinary, but it holds up our entire world. And now, you know the science behind it. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to learn more about the hidden world of construction, subscribe to Civil Field Academy. Engineering doesn't have to be complicated. And here, we make it simple and enjoyable.